All right. We'll just wait a few minutes, huh? All right. Good morning, everybody. It is 10 a.m. and we're going to get ready to start here. So, hello and welcome and thank you for joining me. Hi, Allison. Yay. Can you hear me okay? I'm doing this on Instagram and Facebook, so I'm trying to make sure that everybody can hear and see everything that's going on. All right. And the Fluff, aka Little Bit, is going to join us today. He is well-versed in practices of relaxation, so he's going to coach us all a little bit today in how to do this. Awesome. Thanks, girl. Thanks for being here. All right, everybody. So I am really excited to be sharing 10 minutes for 10 days of nourishing practices to hit the pause button and just help to reset. There's a world of good that happens when we do that. And it can be the hardest thing in the world to stop what we're doing, to get out of the hamster wheel of thinking, planning, organizing, worrying, figuring out what's next, especially this time of year. And so I just wanted to give us some time to do that so we can all make 10 minutes for ourselves, whether it's right now with me live or tonight at the end of your day or whenever that you happen to be doing this. But thank you for showing up for yourself. So today we're going to practice my favorite pose. I guess you could call it a pose, constructive rest position. And if you've been with me in my yoga classes, we do this at the start of almost every class. And it's just a very simple but profound way to drop in. So it's majorly hitting the pause button. And it doesn't seem like there's very much that's happening, but I promise you that there is. So this is a position that just allows your body to find neutral. So it allows your back and your spine to completely decompress. It's very calming and grounding. It allows the nervous system to reset. And through bringing that deeper sense of stillness and calm and quiet, which helps to bring more nourishment and restoration to body and mind, in turn, that's going to bring us more energy. So what I hope that you'll find in these next 10 days is that in a weird kind of way, we can actually slow time down. So, this time of year, things feel like they really speed up, and I'm definitely feeling that in my life too. But when we take just a few minutes to pause and give ourselves full permission, so I kind of envision putting myself in this little box of permission. Everything else is outside of that space. It's going to be there, not going anywhere. It's waiting for us to come back to. But for these few minutes, I can say, all right, this is my time for myself to pause, reset, re-nourish, relax, drop out of crazy town, and come back to home base so then I can decide what I need to do next. And that's going to give me more energy to be able to deal with what's coming at me. You're probably hearing Blossom, who really wants to go out on the back porch right now, so she might talk to us a little bit throughout our session, but that's all right. Little kitty love goes a long way. So I'm going to stop talking here in just a second, and we're going to do our rest pose. We're going to rest our rest pose, but I want to share two things with you. Some of you I know are not comfortable getting down to the floor, and some of you I know are pregnant. So I want to share a couple of options for you. So one, if you cannot get to the floor to lie down on your back, you can do this lying in a bed. And I would recommend, if you're in a bed, that you have something to prop your legs up on, like so. So that it might be a little bit more comfortable. Sometimes having the feet on the bed, they'll want to slide out from underneath us. So if you can get a big stack of pillows or blankets, something that's not going to squish down too much, sometimes I'll even use a box and place that underneath my lower legs so I'm more in that 90-degree angle. And the idea is that you are fully 100% supporting your body, so you don't need to exert any effort to be there. Your thigh muscles are relaxed, your back muscles are relaxed, your knees are relaxed, your neck is relaxed, everything's happy. So that's option one. And option two for any pregnant folks in the group is, you'll see I've got this set up behind me. And I've got with a bolster propped up onto a block or something to make a little bit of an inclined angle so that you can then rest back over it. This is a little dangerous to do on a slippery floor. I need a mat underneath me. But just so you can see, that way you're not lying flat onto your back, but you have support for your back. And this is a great position for pregnant mommies. All right, so let's get started, everyone. So be in the space that you need to be in. And if you're at your desk right now, you can also just sit tall in your chair and join us there and just do the breathing practice with us. All right, so I'm going to ask this little critter to move out of the way. Oh, that's the hardest thing in the world. I know. We're just going to bring you around right here. Okay, here we go. And so let's lie down onto our back. Oh, okay. You may or may not need a little pillow underneath your head. Please make sure that your head's not pulled up in this position here. So you want the natural curve of your neck, and the only time I would say use a little something under your head is if when you lay down, your head goes back like this. It's too much compression in your neck, and so you'll just pull a little support right underneath your head. All right, so our position is lying on our back with our knees bent and the soles of the feet on the floor. So ideally, you have what I call your railroad tracks. Your legs are about hips width apart. Your knees are pointing to the ceiling. And you want your feet far enough forward that it doesn't feel like your thigh muscles are having to engage to hold your legs there. So just step your feet a little bit forward. And your arms can be out to your sides, or they can be bent gently overhead. All right, so as we get here, close your eyes for a moment and just take an easy breath in through your nose and sigh it out. That feels good. Let's do that again. An easy breath in through your nose and out with a soft sigh. Just do that one more time, everybody, and this is a wonderful way to just arrive into the moment. Shifting gears from your day so far and your day yet to come. Beautiful. Now breathing just natural breath in and out through your nose. And just begin to notice the points of your body that are making contact with the surface beneath you, whether it's the floor or the bed. Noticing the back of your head, backs of your shoulders, back of your body, perhaps your arms, the soles of your feet. And just allow those points of contact to get a little heavier. So we're not trying to push them down. We're just simply allowing them to relax and then noticing that you have support beneath you. Good. Now, bringing your awareness to your eyes, whether they are open or closed. And just simply feel the corners of your eyes softening. There's a bit of magic that happens when we do this. And our bodies will naturally take a deeper breath as we relax the area around our eyes. And this is a wonderful way to shift our attention from all of this brain activity, right? So all of this mental chatter that's going on, where I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but if your eyes are closed and you have a lot of mental activity going on, it's almost like a computer screen for me. It's almost like I can feel my eyes just darting back and forth, and they're focused up into the top of my head. It's an interesting thing to notice. So now as we begin to take our attention out of our head and bring it back down into our bodies, where we can start to experience a little bit more of what's here in present moment, we begin to tune into the sensations of our physical body. Begin to consciously shift your inner gaze down to your heart center, down to the center of your chest. And you might even place a hand there. And just notice as your attention moves down into your body, perhaps feeling a breath or two here. Beautiful. And now shifting your awareness a little deeper down into your solar plexus, where your ribs meet the front of your body. Taking a breath or two here. Gently drawing your awareness a little deeper down into your belly center between your navel and your pubic bone. And taking a breath or two here. And then slowly bringing your awareness all the way down into the soles of your feet. And imagine for a moment that you have lungs in the bottoms of your feet and that you could breathe all the way there. Welcome home. Now again, just pause and notice how you feel. And you can stay here for as long as you like. So this is a position that's really beneficial if we can spend 10, even 20 minutes a day here, which I know sounds like a lot, but we just spent 10 minutes here and we've gone over our time. So it really does begin to create a more spacious sense of the moment as we get out of our head a little bit more, down into our body, and create an environment for our nervous system to just deeply rest. And that's where we sort of hit the reset button. So when you're ready, you can roll gently over onto your side and come back up. And I would love to hear from you. Any comments? What that experience was like for you? And I hope that you might try that again maybe later on today, even lying in bed before you go to sleep tonight, just taking those few moments to shift gears mentally out of your head, down into your body, feeling the sensations that are in the present moment, feeling your breath moving through you, and just sort of saying hello to yourself. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Meet me back here tomorrow morning again at 10 a.m. if you can. If not, the replay will be in my Facebook page, Heather Till Yoga. You can join in anytime. And tomorrow we're going to do a little breath and body tapping and just sort of wake ourselves up a little bit. So have a beautiful day, everybody. Namaste.